Yo, what's up, guys? GFXLab here, search and destroy. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys about dreams, and I had this really weird dream last night, and I can remember it. There's some dreams that I remember vividly, some dreams I just forget because they're just not interesting or whatever. But this one was really weird. This one actually made me think because I knew I was in a dream, which doesn't normally happen. And I knew that I could, that most of it was happening in my mind. I knew that, everyone in the dream was me. And I kind of wonder if that's how God feels, like if there is this idea of a God, then he's like, wouldn't it be like the saying I think I've heard before was, in a dream, everything that you see, every item in that dream, every all the air, everything in that dream is you. It's all you. It's all your mind. And then they say, well, it's the same for God, and God is a dreamer. So I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about this dream in particular because I felt like I had these crazy powers. I felt like I could dematerialize, or like I could take things on a molecular level and change them. And it was pretty crazy because the more I thought about it, the more the dream changed. Like I was sitting there on this couch, and there was two people beside me. Two people that I know in real life. You guys don't know who they are. They're my friends, and they were sitting right next to me, and I was like, guys, look at this. Look at the windows. And they looked up because there was windows on top of us, windows also around us. It was like this big open room with a bunch of windows, and I made the windows break because I waved my hand in front of them. And then the windows broke, and then I was like, okay, maybe I want to reconstruct the windows. So I waved my hand back over them, and the windows came back to looking just, like they were just regular windows. And then my friends were like, how did you do that? And I was like, I don't know. And then I started to say, I think the more I change the environment around me, the more wild, things get. And then I saw them sitting there trying to do it as well, but nothing was happening for them. And so what I did was I started deconstructing everything. Like I made all of the everything, even my friends, turn into like dust. I made everything turn into black space, pretty much. And then I started deconstructing everything, and then once everything turned black, I woke up, which was pretty crazy. And I was thinking about that. I was like, why would I wake up if there's nothing there anymore? Was that just because I knew that the moment, I don't know why I woke up at that exact moment when everything turned black. Maybe it's like, maybe your dreams have part of your to do with your imagination. But then there's also been times where I've pretty much blinked and woke up, where I've been so tired that I close my eyes for a second, or it feels like a blink, and then it's all of a sudden morning time. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but last night I had these really weird dreams, and I wasn't sleeping well, and I think it was part of that, and I just couldn't get to bed. Like I just couldn't go to sleep. I tried everything I could, and nothing was working. I mean, sometimes when I can't go to sleep, I'll just lay completely still. I'll try to forget everything that's happening in my mind, or I'll try the opposite, where I try to make, play out a scenario in my head and somewhat role play. Like I'll try and think of me as a superhero, or just something ridiculous that I can play out in my mind. and then I control most of what I set up. I pretty much like set up my dream, or not my dream, but I set up my what I'm thinking about, and then I try and play it out, and then I try to play a character within that scene, like a main character within what I'm trying to imagine. And sometimes it works out where I get lost in the idea, and then all of a sudden I'm part of the whole thing. Like I become so engulfed in the story of the idea that all of a sudden I fall asleep, and that's pretty much what my dream becomes. I pretty much construct my dream. And I've never talked to anyone about this, but I just thought you guys might think it was a little bit interesting. I don't know how many of you guys do that. Oh man, right here I could have clutched this if I would have shot that guy, because he would have died. Then I would have been able to kill this other guy, but sadly no. I was gonna use that for a Super Saiyan clip because I thought it was pretty cool, but it didn't work out. Well, I was thinking about, okay, so if I can construct my entire world and I can still be an observer, I mean, like, what's making those choices? I know we think and we have our minds as, the mind, and the mind is conscious and whatever. But like, what's behind that? What's making the decision to be conscious? And I was just thinking about that over the weekend, and I don't know. Maybe that's what kept me up all night, is because I didn't have an answer for that. I just kept looking and looking, but nothing was coming to me. And sometimes that happens to me. Sometimes, I just can't go to sleep because I just get lost in these mind traps, I guess, like where I'm just thinking too much and nothing comes out of it. And I don't know why I do that, because in the end, if I just go and get a blowjob, everything will be fine. But I don't know, guys. Maybe it's just a guy thing. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just me because I'm not getting normal sleep anyway. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about dreams. I thought it was kind of interesting topic to talk about. But I hope you guys have an epic day, and peace out.
Your work is appreciated. Well done.
God damn, girl, you got a fat ass.